Right, tales from the tent, man. So, yesterday I camped just north of Rudyard Lake. So yeah, up early about 7 AM. I got away, walked up to Rudyard, met a couple of guys there, Alan and Graham, who joined me for the journey all the way along the lake. So yeah, had a great chat with them guys. They kept me entertained for about an hour or so. Then blasted along into Cheadleton, into Kingsley, and then I'm just past Kingsley Holt now on the river flats. I did 34 kilometres yesterday, so 27 the day before, so we just clocked over the 60 kilometre mark, day 2. Today looks like it's going to be a lovely day. I can see this mist is starting to burn off now. We've got blue skies. The tent's dripping wet. Had a few showers last night, but I mean, I'll be honest with you, I pitched the tent about 5 o'clock just after, and I had my dinner. It's a nice spicy Mexican Uncle Ben's with some chorizo, and yeah, I ate that, and man, that was me. I just flaked out, conked out cold. I was proper cooked after that trip yesterday through the long one. So I've got a steadier one today, man. I'm going to take my time, take it a bit easier. The end goal on this stretch is Uttoxeter, so we'll see. We may even get there today. If not, maybe one more night out tonight, and then early on the train back home from Uttoxeter, and then we'll have to carry on from there. But we were a good chunk taken out of the trip anyway, out of the South Staffs Trail. So yeah, right, I'm going to get all packed away now, sort my crap out, and we'll be hitting the road. It's a nice little bit of a misty morning over the river this morning. Nice heavy dew on the grass. But yeah, nearly 7 o'clock. Might as well start breaking camp and hit the road again. Just hanging out my washing. Just giving my trousers a good wash, man, because man, they were absolutely caked in mud. So just washed them down on the river and just letting stuff dry out a little bit before I hit the road today. Nearly all packed up, most just in the pack. I'm letting the tent dry off a little bit. Sun's just starting to come up now, and yeah, if I can get the tent dried off a little bit, be a bit more nicer. If I have to spend tonight out, we'll see how today goes. I might make it to Uttoxeter. That's the plan, make it to Uttoxeter. But yeah, bit of housekeeping, day 3. Well, that's last night's campsite on the River Churnet. Ooh, all done and dusted. Back on the trail again, guys. Heading for Uttoxeter today. See how we get on. I think it's still quite a bit of a hike to get to Uttoxeter, but compared to the miles and k's I've been doing the last few days, I think I should be able to do it pretty easy. So we'll see. If not, I'm having a steady day. If I don't make it, I'll just camp up somewhere for the night, and I'll be on the train nice and early in the morning back home. The mist has burned off. The sun's trying to poke its nose through, so we might be in for a half decent day with a bit of luck. I don't think this one's a fixer-upper, but it's one of them that's just out here in the middle of nowhere. Nice little country house. barns, and off uphill we go. Oh, public footpath that way. No real sign showing Staffordshire Way. I'm guessing it's up the hill, so we'll go this way. Kingsley, got the bird and falconry centre there. We've got a peacock and a, what's the best I can describe as an emu there. Oh, he's just legged it, hasn't he? Typical. Gonna zoom in and he's out of here. Oh well, another site to come visit while you're on the Staffordshire Way. Check out this latch here. It works an absolute treat. Look at that, beautiful. Just done a bit of the Hawksmoor stretch here. Is just a slow, steady pace up through the pine trees. Some building work going on down there. Some interesting rock formations out there. Nice bit of granite. Anyway, just slowly meandering along through the trees, gaining a bit of altitude. Looking forward to a nice spot to stop. I've been struggling to find water, if I'm honest with you. Ain't passing many creeks and stuff in this stage, so if you're coming through this stretch, make sure your water bottles are full, because there ain't a lot about. So anyway, if I find one, I'll be having a cup of tea. Anyway, onward. Come on, let's go this way. See, the sign says this way. Oh, this rock face is pretty darn impressive, I have to say. It's off the trail a little bit. I think I've gone a bit off piste again. I tend to do that. I think they call it directionally challenged. Anyway, I know where I've got to go, so we're slowly going in the right direction. So, yeah, pretty cool. Little, looks like an old quarry site, eh? The walls just seem too straight cut to be nature. I imagine it's an old quarry site. Got up nice and high, getting some good views now. Just following this trail here. The actual trail, I think, is that one just there over on that the other wall on the other side of the field, and this little pond. But I'm in the trees here, so I'd rather walk along in here than out there in the open fields. So seen a little bit of deer sign around in here as well. I haven't seen any deer, but I've seen some trucks and some poo. So yeah, keep plodding along. So just as I was saying, there's no water in this stretch of the thing. I've just stumbled across this house here, and the lady was out sweeping up, and I asked her if I could refill my water bottles, which she very kindly did. Both water bottles fully filled up. But the crazy thing is, she has no water, she has no mains water, and she goes and fetches water every day from her daughter. So, but she still quite happily gave me some water to refill my water bottles, man. So what a legend, man. Thanks thanks for the water, love, and you've got an amazing little house. I mean, it's a fantastic spot, just up here. She's given me instructions. I'm heading off down this valley here, apparently. Staffordshire Way. I'll just rejoin it just right here. We head off down the track. So, yeah, what a legend. Anyway, here's a couple of pics I got of her. Right, and enjoy this coffee, and we'll have a bit of a map update. Just heading along the lake now. Nice little spot, just a little bit of a road stint. Just come down through the valley, stopped and had a nice cup of coffee, and yeah, onward to Alton Towers. Next up, Alton Towers. We're gonna have some fun rides, man. I don't think so. Someone hooking this one. Oh. Morning. Yes. It's only a short little lake, this one, but it's quite nice. Here we are, the famous Ramblers Retreat. We made it. Suppose it'd be rude not to go in and grab something to eat then. So this is the famous Ramblers Retreat. It's Easter Saturday, so it's looking kind of busy. It's quite nice, and it'd be rude not to stop for a nice bacon and eggs roll. Just really doing the miles. National Trust, Tooth Hill Wood, back on the Staffordshire Way. A sign, the lesser spotted Staffordshire Way sign. Very rare these are, I tell you. Anyway, looks like it's a bit of an uphill, so on we go. Alton Towers is just around the corner. Always nice to see some bigger established trees on the trail. Oh, that's it, Tooth Hill. You've finished me off. Between you and the Anglers Retreat, destroying the Federal Reserves for £7.50 for bacon and an egg ciabatta bun. I'm stopping here for the night. Another sight from Type 2 Fun. Cheers mate, really enjoyed your videos of the Staffordshire Way. So, only kidding. On to Alton. We can have another rest. Although I think I'll be having a rest before then. So, steady day today. Still getting some nice views up here. Oh. There's another nice looking overhang. You could camp the night under. Not as flat, that one. Tooth Hill! We have made it! To the views! Oh, there's a castle over there, I'm going to show you. Oh. There's a noisy plane. Oh! Yeah, come with me, I'll show you the sights from the top of Tooth Hill. Loads of people have been carving their names on the rocks here. And then, we look over here, there's a massive castle. There's a bit of a drop off down here. Yep, love a good drop off. Yeah, but look at that view down the valley. Nice big castle. I wonder if that's Alton. Maybe towards Alton. Wicked. Right, onwards. Hang on. There's a little step over here. Let's go check it out. Looks like a nice big drop off. Some nice steady rocks to fall off. Let's check them out. A few more people with nothing else to do but carve their names in the rocks. I carved my name, but I ain't got time. Someone's chilled out here and had a fire. Looks like a popular spot just to have a fire up here. Once again. Oh, look at that, all the lovely rubbish that's been just tipped over the side with the beer bottles. Can't beat a few yobbos getting out in the wilds. Clean up your fucking mess, you pricks. Anyway, enough of that rant. Let's cruise. Nice big posh house here. Don't know what it is. Looks more like a pub or a hotel, but looks derelict. It's another one of our fixer-uppers from the Staffordshire Way. Any takers? Looks pretty impressive. Can you park in? Tough competition next door though, man. You got the Alton Castle, man. Don't know how you stack up against that one. Some nice allotments here on the back of the White Hart. Nice old church here in Alton. Lovely. Right, keep getting distracted. Mission on. Gonna pick the nicer day for today. It's just blue skies. I don't think the trail goes past any shops and things like that, but I think I'm going to do a little detour into Holt and see if I can find a shop and stock up on a few home treats, put it that way. Drain the Federal Reserves, that's the plan. Just stopped at Londis, the local store in Alton. Just loaded up on a Uttoxeter, a Mars bar, and some fruit and nut chocolate. Just a few treats for myself because I've been working so hard these last 3 days. So, quick jaunt up the hill, and we'll be back on the Staffordshire Way. A nicely paved section here, just out of Alton. Heading towards Uttoxeter now. Yeah. Uttoxeter is the planned ending point for this stage of the Staffordshire Way. Only purely because I can get the train home from there, and if I carry on, I think it's quite a fair way on to the next train station. So, yeah. I don't know, I reckon we might make it tonight. If we don't make it, that's no problem. We've got all the gear to stay one more night, the food and supplies, but I'll tell you what, a nice soft, comfy bed is certainly appealing right now. Only 3 days in, I only had 2 nights in the tent. Whew. Far cry from them, my good old days. And I used to stomp round the Southern Alps of New Zealand. We go up in the bush for 2 weeks, 3 weeks at a time, hunting deer, climbing mountains, and yeah, them old days. I doubt if I could do the things I did back then when I was in my 20s. Now, pushing the downhill side of 50 now, so yeah, just got to get out and enjoy these days out in the wilds while we can, while the fitness is there, while the health is there, while the hips and the knees are still hanging in there, and the feet, don't mention the feet. Whew. Got a couple of blisters, I'm not going to lie, but that's all good. We're just powering on. Thank God for these paving stones. It's nice to have a little break from the mud. The boots have had no break though, have they? Washed the trousers this morning in the River Cheadle. That was nice. A nice clean pair of trousers to put on this morning. They don't stay clean very long, but man, they were caked after yesterday. Right then, play on. Nearly at Deanscroft. Spoilt myself in Alton. Got myself a nice Uttoxeter. Oh, that's good. And dairy milk, fruit and nut. I'm going to just sit here and have a snack and chill because I'm in no rush. It's my steady day today. But man, what a nice spot to stop. I was going to stop further up there on the trail. I'm glad I didn't now because man, I've got some views down over there. Actually, let me show them to you. Oh. Yeah, check these out. Wondering, there's water to refill your water bottles just at the sports field. You can see the Staffordshire Way sign just there. So Staffordshire Way sign just there. Just come through the sports field. There's some water taps here, man. The trail comes through by that gate down there. So if you want to refill your water bottles, this is probably, I don't know, half a mile from Rochester. Few geese. So this is the River Dove section, heading into Uttoxeter. A bit of wetland over there. We've got some swans, a couple of swans up the end there. I don't know if they'll hang around long enough for us to get there. Few geese, but yeah. So the final push now, just down the River Dove. It's pretty boggy and swampy here, man. Well, I could say that for the whole trail. the whole Staffordshire Way in April of 2024 is just one friggin' bog. But it's not surprising because it ain't stopped raining since busted January, is it? So we'll forgive the trail, for it's not the trail's fault that Mother Nature's handed us this shit weather. But never mind. I think it's safe to say that the River Dove is not navigable for canoes, boats, barges. There are more trees in the river than there's grown on the banks, so they've all fallen in. Bit of erosion going down. Next market coming up, it looks like everyone's opting for the round the top route than over the stiles. I'm going with them. We're going around the top. Not a lot of traffic along this patch of the trail by the looks of things. So trail's not very well defined, but or worn, but there's enough. The first flowers of spring starting to show. Well, they are. So. Nice to see the flowers. Gives us some hope that we've got some better weather coming for the summer. Fingers crossed. Got a bit directionally challenged once again down the field here. Been pumping it for miles. Should have been up here in the woods really. But I found a bridge over this creek, so we're going to cross there. Could be a big bust up, but can't guarantee there's anything further down there, so we just got to go for it, man. Jeepers. It's a bit rickety. There was going to be a bust up. We ain't in the creek though. Just got a few brambles to get through. The old rotten stick. Right, I'm gonna turn you off while I get out of these busted brambles. What a bust up. We've got a bit of windfall coming through this bit here. Just had to go around a bit just up there. Come around the corner and yeah, bloody hell. Trail's looking a bit sorry for itself. Trees falling down all over the place. Do I trust it? I'm going for it. I'm going for it. Oh, slippery boots. The Bridge of Doom. Got a bit of subsidence going on, subsidence. Oh. Can't beat a bit of windfall, bit of scrambling. Especially when you're knackered. Not far now, not far now. Another hour I reckon. We'll be at the end of stage 1. Whew. That'll be it for me. Brown bread. Can't beat a nice bit of graffiti. There's the turn right here, so we'll see what happens. Need to cross the river. Welcome to Rochdale, centre of town, where it all happens. Really Lion pub. Butterscotch Cafe, fish bar. Everywhere's closed, man. Waiting for the happy hour to start. Anyway, I ain't got time to sample the delights of. No time to sample the delights of Rochdale. We've got miles to cover. Right, let's crack on. Last stretch now, last of the River Dove down to Uttoxeter from Rochester. So yeah, just seen the lovely sights of Rochester. So now on the final stretch, so cheers for watching. It's been a fun 3 days. I think I'm going to make it to Uttoxeter tonight, so I won't be camping out tonight. So that's part 1 done. So yeah, stay tuned for part 2 and 3. I hope I ain't lost all that, but we're just coming down now. This is the end of part 1. So I hope you've enjoyed it so far. It's been an amazing trip for me. I've enjoyed it, I must admit. I do these videos just to help myself out, so I can look back on over old days and times and adventures I've been on and done. And if you can watch it and learn a little bit, and it helps you, if you ever decide to walk the Staffordshire Way, then I hope it helps you out. But yeah, last look at the River Dove. We're into Uttoxeter now, man. That's it. Off to the train station and home. Cheers.